Alright guys, so we got the GoPro going right now. Give it another chance to prove itself. We turned the voice recognition off as it was giving me problems. Wanting to keep turning on and off, trying to videotape by itself. So on our plate today, here's what we're going to do. We're going to sand down the frame, and then we're going to start painting on it. I think we're going to keep the rear axle the same color as it is. It looks good. It's not showing any corrosion, so we're going to leave that alone. But however, everything else, we're going to sand it down. It's already got primer on it, but certain areas, like right in here, it's got some rust. So we're going to sand that, paint it, sand it, paint it. And that's what we got on our plan for right now. These are going to stay the same color. They're going to get polished up so it shows a little bit of bling. And the same thing with the tie rod ends. They're going to be the same. So, yeah, hang tight. We're going to get that going, and then we're going to address our attention over here to the motor. So we're going to take the motor apart and clean it up real good. This motor does run. It's a 400cc Briggs & Stratton, and we're going to try to showcase it best we can. So that's what we got going on for now. So if you guys hang tight, I'll set up the camera, set, two different angles, possibly. And we're going to play with the shifter on the transmission. We're going to play with that a little bit. Maybe I could spin that up with a drill, and we can see how she functions for testing. So hang tight, I'll be right back. Alright, so we're going to go hyper speed, because I don't think you guys are interested in watching me sand the whole time. So I figured to do the GoPro so you guys can get close action. I do apologize for those that get motion sickness. I know what it feels like. So I think by doing the hyperspeed, it won't be as intensive. So I'll try to keep my head steady as possible and keep the motion smooth. So hang tight. We're going hyper mode. Alright guys, so here's what we done. I hope it wasn't too bad for you. So we got all the black. Well, we skipped a couple spots, so I'll touch that up while we talk. So if this is the way you guys like to see the videos, let me know down in the comment section, and I'll be sure to do it, long as GoPro hangs in there, because I can't strap my phone to my head. So, but if this is the kind of videos you like to see, is me in action doing the work, let me know in the comment section and I'll be sure to do it. So what I've done here is I took the stabilizer arms, took them off so they wouldn't get painted. So now I'm going to do a little touch up on these, I guess we'll call it trailing arms, or homemade trailing arms, whatever you want to call it. So, and then we're going to have to set this down because we got a little bit of touch up to do on the top side. I had a couple little boo-boos, so, but so far it's looking more and more traditional kind of look, like you would expect on a Model T type frame. Really haven't decided what this was based on, but it's giving me the impression of the Model T. I've seen one picture that was very close to the body style that we have, and it looks like a 1914 T-bucket. I'm not T-bucket. So used to saying that because of my car. 1914 Model T is what this looks like it was based on. I'll put a picture up so you can see it. So I'm doing some last little bit of touch-ups. I'm not trying to make you guys sick from motion sickness here, but so looks like I'm going to need some more black paint because we're not exactly fully covered here. But this red primer seems to be doing pretty good protecting it, though I've never had success using that type of paint. Usually never dries for me. So, and again, it is really stinking hot out, but I want to get much work done as I can with this motor. I can sit down and comfortably do that. What I should have done is I should have had my fan on, but you guys ain't going to be able to hear me over that. So I guess during the time lapse that I can have that going. It'll keep me nice and dry, keep me cool, keeping the air on me all the time. And then when I go to do the talking part of it, I can turn that off and won't be as burnt out. Every time that heat generates in my neck, it causes inflammation, so I'm not going to run too much with that. So with these guys here, they're going to get polished. So I'm going to get the overspray off of it, and they'll be polished up and they'll look really good on there. Then once I get those on there, I'm going to undo those and do the same thing. Same thing with the both outer tie rod ends. They'll be nice and polished up, looking like brass. And I got the perfect chemical for that. It's made by White Diamond. And boy, I tell you what, it does what it says right here on the bottle. That's what I used on my T-bucket over there. The valve covers, my snorkel, my radiator shell, and man, I even used it on my rims over there, and man, that made a hell of a difference. So with any of these style products, you have to have elbow grease. You're definitely going to put your hands in it, but the overall finished, amazing. So as you can see now, our frame is looking more and more like what it's supposed to, like it's intended. The all black frame, leaf springs, you know, that's the way they should look. And then I want the tie rod ends and the trailing arms to stand out. I want that to be standing out separate from that. Okay, so in my previous video I mentioned the speedometer cable for a bicycle, which is right there. So you screw it into here, Then you run the cable up behind the dash and it detects the speed off of that one wheel. So I think I'm going to keep the chrome of these wheels, so I will be hosing them off. They have gotten dirty since it was sitting over here in the mud. It's just not enough room inside there to be able to put both of them in there. I'll be hitting my legs on that, and I ain't trying to get my legs cut up. So this is pretty much where we're at so far. I will be interested in possibly getting another dump trailer without the dump bed, and maybe make it to where, make it like a horse and buggy type carriage, and have that connect onto the back of this, and be able to pull more passengers and or for the cool factor. So I thought that would be kind of cool. So yeah, hang tight. I'm going to get things together, and while this is drying, I think I'm going to get over here to the motor, get a little bit more work done to that motor. So hold on, I'll be right back. Alright guys, so what I've done is I took the engine cover off. I'm trying to get it in the camera view. There we go. Okay, so I took the engine cover off, painted it gold, and then I painted the sides black. I figured that look like it'll do well, and ran out of black paint. So with a little bit of overspray, a little green pad will clean that up. I want that sticker to stay there, so if it ever needed to be serviced, it could be done. So I'll take this off so you can see it better. So there we go. That's what she looks like. And then I painted the top, this part, the screen, silver. And well, don't have masking tape, so I had just took a piece of cardboard, held it into place and sprayed. So with a little green pad I can clean that up, because I want that to be able to stay there so it could be serviced, and we'll know what it needs. And so that way we know what it needs. And I think that's pretty much where I'm going to leave this. But our nice little frame is coming out very nice. I really like it. So I think probably about the last bit I'm going to do for today is clean those tie rod ends up, the trailing arm ends up, and set that back down and cover it. And then I'm just going to set the motor back in on top, and then just put a cover back over top of it so we protect our work that we've done. And that's pretty much it for today. I can't take too much more. So I really hope you guys enjoyed my video this time around. I know I haven't been getting that many watch hours, so that's what really counts to the YouTube creators, is how long somebody watches the video for. Also, how many subscribers. And if you don't have enough subscribers, I'm going to tell you, it's 4,000 subscribers in 365 days. That's 1 year. After that 1 year, that counter resets, and you have to have 1,000 subscribers, and you have to have 4,000 watched hours in 365 days. Now, to most that seems easy, and to some of you out there it is easy. Unfortunately, I was born, well, fortunately enough for me, I was born as a man. Women tend to have it much easier in the YouTube world. A bikini, I don't care what you look like, bikini, you're out there on YouTube, you're making money. A man, well, unless you look like the Incredible Hulk or Lou Ferrigno or Arnold Schwarzenegger, and you're in a G-string, well then you may get a lot of views. Okay, but we're looking at a family guy. Okay, I mean, unless y'all want to see me in a pair of Speedos mowing lawns for a GoFundMe type deal, but I don't think that'll ever happen. I enjoy too much doing this kind of work. Four-wheelers, dirt bikes, these cool projects that I'm actually doing right now, street rides. I love building street rides. So in order to get to that, I got to build stuff like this, the four-wheelers, and sell it, and then get the money, and then put a little bit of money to the street rides, and then to another project. Get the project, fix it up, make it look great, and then turn around and sell it. And then take the money from that and repeat the process. This, however, I'm looking at keeping it. I think that would be a really cool car show within itself. I was thinking that if I had my T-Bucket or the Model A up and running, had me a small trailer, put that little guy on there and take it to a car show, it will kind of be like a double car show. That's what I'm hoping for. You guys can help me get to that point by hitting subscribe, hit like, hit share, send me some comments. Help me, guys, get my channel into a better direction than what I've been seeing it. I work very hard at these videos. You got, the only way I know how to entertain you guys, so you guys are going to have to start talking, start telling me what you want to see. I'm only playing a guessing game here. So it's either that or you guys are going to see me in a pair of Speedos. If you guys don't hit like and subscribe, that's what I want to do. For now on, I'm going to put a warning label in my videos. If you don't hit like and subscribe, you're going to see me in a pair of Speedos. And trust me, I don't think you want to see a fat man in a pair of Speedos. So, I'm telling you, I'll make it extra G-string. I'll make it a thread, okay? You don't hit like and subscribe, I'm just going to use dental floss while I'm mowing grass. And I'm going to put a rear cam and a front cam. And I'm telling you, y'all ain't going to be prepared for what happens next. So, you're going to give me them likes and subscribes, or you're going to see me in a pair of dental floss underwear. That's how it is. Yeah. Now we got power for leverage and control. You guys going to hit that like and subscribe button, or you're going to see me in a pair of dental floss Speedos. See-through. I'll make sure it's extra see-through. You guys go ahead and be happy and get yourself out there and do something every day. You'll be glad you did, because this is cool. You know, come out here, build stuff like this and say, hey, look what I did. I mean, I can't take full credit for this guy here. This came here already assembled and just needed to be finished off and put back in the right direction. She sat for many of years, and the guy that built it, I'm not going to disclose his name unless I was given permission. So you guys go and enjoy. I appreciate you stopping in and watching my videos. Hit like and subscribe, or else. Subscribe and like, or else. So I appreciate you all stopping in. Thank you for my new subscribers that came to the table. I appreciate you coming in and taking interest in the work that I'm doing. And let's create a good, friendly environment here. Keep the comments clean. And if you guys want to talk about stuff, want to ask me stuff, you know, feel free to let me know what type of projects you're doing. And if you want to see it up on my YouTube channel, sure, send it my way. I'll post it for you. And if I get anything out of it, I'll promise I'll send you a cut. So yeah, man, y'all stay real, be positive, get out there and do something every day. You'll be glad you did. Thank you for watching. See y'all next time. Have a good one.